What is happening, folks? Welcome back to the channel. Out there doing good, you feel me? So I'm gonna go look at a new Honda. So I don't really know much about this car, other than the fact that it's a Honda Civic Hybrid, and apparently they said that the part that they said it's like an IFMA battery or something like that. They said that's what needs to be replaced on it, and I looked it up real quick. It's like anywhere from like 500 to like $1,000. And for a Honda Civic Hybrid, if I can get this car for $500 and spend anywhere from $500 to $1,000 on it, meaning I got this car for under $2,000, Civic Hybrid for under $2,000, in my opinion, is definitely worth it. And at $500, it's got a clean title. The body is in all right condition. They said the interior is pretty clean. If it's got the cat on the car, on the exhaust still, and a clean title, it's worth $500 to me all day. So I don't really see this being a big risk, so I'm gonna go for it, because I do need a daily that will go farther than 60 miles on the guessometer here. So I'm actually gonna park this car and then ride my bike to them, and if I want the car, I'll just buy the car and toss my bike in it. Just think, about 6 months ago I was being ran over by a truck right over there, and now I'm riding the same bike to go pick up a potential paperweight. Perfect timing. I just saw him pull out of the extended stay and pull up over here. It's where I told him to meet me at. Let's see here. There he goes. Right behind the G. Alright, so honestly, they lied on the mileage. They said it was going to be a 220. 270 is a lot closer to 300 than 220 is. That's a little annoying. But for $500, man, you know what? I said if it got the cat on it and it's got a clean title, you know, it's probably worth it. Well, I think we're gonna see if this is a W or an L, the first L or W of the year. $500. Couldn't say no to it. It's got a catalytic converter on it and a clean title, allegedly. So, and the interior is pretty nice. So no matter what, I feel like I could part this out for $500. But we're gonna see if we can make this into our daily. Oh shit! Let's see what kind of trouble we just got ourselves into. Well, I bought it. First impressions. Definitely a $500 car. The transmission's not really shifting that well. Again, it has about 50,000 miles more than I was told on the post. Oh man, and you can see the shift kind of drags out quite a bit. It's really hesitant to take off. I might have gotten myself into something that I'm not ready to handle. Financially, I can handle it, but I'm not gonna justify buying this car unless I can get a good, solid running beater out of it for under $2,000. So that's pretty much where I'm at right now with that. Just taking around the city real quick, just feel the car out a little bit better. And then get this thing back towards the house, and then we can kind of go about a game plan from there. But like I said, clean title, shell,
K20.
Oh man, that's so bad. Like once it starts to go, it starts to go, but to get to go, it doesn't really want to.
You could always K20 it.
And it didn't really do that when I drove around the parking lot. So it's kind of like the guy seemed like he was genuine enough about taking the car back and giving me a refund if there's issues with at the DMV. So yeah, we got ourselves into something. It might just need like a real tune-up. If this thing can pass smog, or if the smog's still active on it, you know, and I can register it in my name, definitely worth $500. But outside of that, I don't know. This thing just does not want to drive. But once it starts going, it's cool. Like, it's probably great for commuting once you get on the freeway. But just the entire starting to go thing is not really that great. It feels like the transmission's not doing too great either. The guy seems pretty genuine. I did just call him back because I was like, you know what, I might as well just return this shit right now. But I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and trust that Honda's got a, you know, quality car here. And I'll do my research. I want to say I just called this guy and he was like ducked off in the bushes when I was leaving, which is not a good sign. I hope he's, I don't know, man. He might just be in a bad way right now. I don't know.
He may or may not know, but the extended stay in Fairfield next to Chuck E. Cheese is notorious for just being a lawless free-for-all of a hotel. A lot of nefarious things go on there. I'll just say that.
But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and park this thing up near my house, and then yeah, hopefully kind of go from there. Like, I'm hitting the gas right now, just trying to get this thing to go. It's super delayed. The transmission drags all the way out to like 4,200 before it shifts. You kind of gotta let off the gas to make it shift. But once it starts going, it goes. It's just that from a stop, it doesn't really want to go. It definitely feels like a misfire, and then it just catches all of a sudden. It's really weird. Boy, let's see if we can make sure we only got that one code, because I think it's only going to be like $1,300 to replace the like battery thing that this thing needs. And if that's all this thing needs, if I can get this car for $1,800, I think that'll be a W. Oh, we are off to a bad start. 1 out of 7. This piece told me that there was just that one code. I should have brought the thing with me. It's my fault. So P0070, P0301, 303, 0070, P0300, 302, and 304. Oh boy. I mean, it checks out. It definitely checks out. It does not feel like it runs very well.
So here's the listing from Facebook Marketplace. You can pause it if you want to read the whole thing. It says 220,000 miles on the post. Obviously, I checked him on that before I bought the car. I wasn't stupid. I saw that before I bought the car. Um, but it's just something to point out. Like, that should have been red flag number one, actually. Not him living at the extended stay. Um, but yeah, what do you guys think? Do you think I got scammed? Do you think I got played on Facebook Marketplace, or do you think that this deal is fair and with anywhere from 500 to about 1,300 bucks to replace that IMA battery? Do you think I'll have a decent running car at the end of this if I go that route? And here's the description of the code that they told everybody in the text of the post on the listing anyway. P0A7F. It's exactly what the guy told me when I went to buy the car, and that's the part I looked up before I went to go actually buy it. And from my research, it shows that all these other codes could be given from a bad IMA. So, with that being said, we're going to see this little project through, I think. I think it's going to be fun. It's definitely going to get me started and motivated to get some work done, especially help with the channel's content, and I'll be learning something new about hybrids, and specifically Honda hybrids. So, again, at the end of the day, 500 bucks. Hopefully we don't go over $2,000. It's going to be an interesting build. A side note, I do like this body. That's honestly what sold it to me the most, was the fact that I love like the Mugen Civic sedans, and I in the back of my head, the intrusive thoughts, you can always K20 it. It's always there. Despite living in California, I don't know. Maybe a K20 swap would be legal. I'll look into it. So as far as what I'm going to be doing first, first things first, check out the local pick and pull. Gonna see if we can find the IMA battery in any of these cars. The downside is obviously you need the battery to be working to read the odometer, just to get an idea of like the mileage on these things. And secondly, the longer that these batteries sit without being regenerated or charged, the less likely they are going to be much better than the one I got now. I'm no professor. This is just me gathering information over the last, 5-6 hours. And so we can go this route, just jumping straight into it, or we can go the engine code route and try to replace the coils and the coil packs or whatever they have on these cars. So first video of this build over. I decided I am going to keep it. I'm going to figure this out. I'm not even going to worry about anything unless there is issues with the DMV, and I won't know about that until Monday. So I looked it up on the DMV website, though. It says that the renewal is not in for 2025 yet, which does indicate that it is in fact currently registered until February. So yeah, I hope you guys like this little video. It's definitely going to give you guys something to watch, especially if you're into hybrids and stuff like that, or want to learn. I'm going to be teaching you guys anything I figure out along the way. You guys are going to learn right with me. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and hopefully I can get up tomorrow early enough to get to pick and pull and at least scout the yard out for a potential donor, and maybe even get this thing running A1. So catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. And of course, as always, please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. We did not meet the goal of being monetized in 2024, but 2025 is going to be my year, as long as you guys subscribe. You feel me? Peace out.